Do you believe in synchronicities? Well, as you probably noticed, many of you, I love cats. In fact, I love animals in general. And for some reason, I managed to stack up many cat statues. And I thought, okay, message from your cat sounds a little bit far-fetched. Like, oh, that's all you have. You start to run up from you can't do better. You have no more ideas, basically. It's starting to get lame. I mean, one thing is Starseed, but now I got a message from your cat. Well, I didn't just collect cat statues, but I had a lot of cats. Real cats. And the reason I bring this up is because the moment I thought about the idea, I thought that's ridiculous, but I'm going to do 3 minute anyway, a message from your cat. Because when I was alone and pregnant, it was my cat that was on top of my belly and comforting me. And they are intelligent beings, and so many cats and other animals are being treated ridiculously horrible. Ridiculously horrible. So next thing I know, I looked and I said, oh, I have a cat deck here and over there, South Europe. And the moment I thought about it, and I looked at another deck. And the first name I see here, who made this tarot deck, is called, you got it, Cat Pierce. And some say when you're pregnant, you're going to see people who are pregnant everywhere. So synchronicity is not really a thing, it's all in your head. Now, what are the odds for me just looking there and I see the name Cat staring right at it? Now, that's a hell of a synchronicity, which tells me there is a cat here. It wants to talk to you. So I'm going to bring that message, and we're also going to have some 1 minute ones, because apparently that's what it takes to grow your channel. So please check upon those as well. This will be a general message from your cat, the cat you maybe have right now. Because let's face it, some cats are so clever, you would think they are smarter than certain humans, So one cat here is actually passing over. Some cat, it could have run away. It could be a Siam cat, long-haired, oriental. Now, maybe, it had some issues with another cat you had, or it didn't feel that it was loved enough. Maybe it was difficult for you to show it love. Okay, I feel so ridiculous right now, but I remember when I had to put my oldest cat down, I cried like a bitch, yes. I'm probably going to get a cat tattoo. Yes, I'm getting old and I'm getting into that crazy cat lady. So I'm going to do this short. Now, in the past, this cat, whoever I'm channeling now, it was maybe a stray cat that you brought in, and it didn't had anyone who loved it the way it was supposed to be loved when you brought it in. This is getting emotional for me, so I'm gonna be quick and do the 1 minute ones from the cat that ran away, the cat that got through, the cat, so forth and so forth. So yeah, this is a cat that is dead. For some of you, there is also a cat here is just sleeping all the time. Most cats do that. But this is one you're starting to think, maybe it's sick. Maybe it's sick. Now, I need to tell you that some of you are not feeding your cat properly because you buy that cheap food that is dry. Because when you buy the wet food, which is also cheap, that is wet, it gets diarrhea. And if it's an indoor cat, which shouldn't really exist, but sometimes we have to do that if there is traffic and we live in the city and you know there's no other options. I always hated the emptying the cat litter, which was pretty much every day. At some point I had maybe 10 cats, and yeah, I had one litter that was all oriental. My favorite race, so to speak, are Siam cats. So one cat here is looking at a fish. Say, you know, it tells me that, do you want to eat every day just cereal or crackers or cheap wet food? Yeah, it's gonna stink in your litter too. So if you want to really show your cat true love, which I see for some it's a problem here, we think that the cat is just a cat. The cat is a healer. When it's on you and it gives this brrr, it's healing you. It's got a very specific vibration and it reorganizes your molecules inside your watery body and makes you feel calm, and it makes you feel loved and not so alone, maybe, because we are pack animals and we need someone around us. Now this card literally says that your cat wants fish. I know some cats love prawns. That I'm not going to tell you, go kill a chicken. I don't like slaughter at all. So it is this, oh, I have to buy a dead animal. But it's, well, in the end of the day, your cat needs proper food. For some of you, your cat needs proper food. Yeah, I feel a little bit for doing this. But yeah, I think it's maybe, why not use the tarot cards? When I look here and says cat pierce it, you know, nail it. One cat here is not showing you any much love either in the outcome here. And maybe it's in fact offended because you don't understand it properly. Maybe you think you're just a cat. I love you, but you're just a cat. Some people do that, thinking that a cat is just a cat. No, it's not just a cat. It's royalty. They are Venusian and they deserve to be worshipped as much as your own child. Well, people will find that crazy. Yeah, I am that crazy cat lady. I'm also crazy, obsessed with other animals. I just love them all. But yeah, one cat here is taking great offense in you not really having that compassion. So this message is clearly for some of you out there who lack true compassion, or you might have friends, because you clearly you love cats. If you're here, if you're still here, clearly you love your cat. Now you know someone who doesn't show the cat the proper love, and you see they give it the wrong food, and this dry food actually gives the cat in the long run kidney problems. I'm not a cat expert, I just happen to have a lot of cats for a very long time. Some cat here could be disabled, having trouble walking. Some of you could still have chosen to keep the cat alive, as you can see here. Some cat could be old, having trouble, and I see some of you spoiling your cat here. It's just you know, you can never really spoil a cat enough. But they tend to get very, very naggy when they don't get their way. We know that. So we have the queen of coins here, and this is a picky cat. Some of you have a really picky cat who, you know, who, so you need to know the moment you're going to give the cat real food, which is healthy for the cat, we wouldn't destroy its kidneys, like fish, cook fish. I don't know about raw, but I think maybe cook it a little bit is good, just to get out the malicious bacterias or whatever. Yeah, there is something about work here regarding a cat. I'm not sure what that is about. Some of you could be working with cats. So this could be a message for you. We get donation. I mean, when we go to the Whitby Gothic Festival there, we give cats. We bring a tin can for the cats to feed the stray cats in England. I remember that now. So some of you could be working with it. Maybe you're a veterinary, and so more people need to know that, you know, I never cut the nails on my cat because I was kind of afraid of hitting those nerves. So I also, clearly, I want to have a cat in my life. I miss cats. I don't miss the smell though. Yeah, I caught my cat pooping all over the house. She didn't want to go out because it was winter, and I catch myself being way too cruel about it. At that point, I catch myself in being a very angry person, being allergic to poop. Now, that's something that's on me. I learned from it, and yeah, certain things we do in life, we cannot take it back. There is something here about a cat maybe you're interested in. Well, I get here that maybe, you know, you're trying to sell a cat, or maybe you're trying to buy a cat and the offer is not going through. Another cat here. Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure. There is one cat here that is in need of extra attention, basically. One of you have maybe an oriental cat that needs a companion. If you have a single oriental cat, you need to get another one, or you need to be there 24/7 for the cat. You cannot keep it inside, you know, go to your work. You cannot do that. You need to stay with your cat. So one cat here doesn't feel that great. It doesn't feel properly loved. It's not being properly taken care of. So it could be the cat from your neighbor. And some of you are keeping more than one cat that they don't go well together, basically. So you don't know what to do. Some of you have too many cats. You want to take care of all the cats in the world. It's you know, it's breaking you. Now we are going to make a few 1-minute messages, so follow up on that. If you think my cat messages are fun, you can always do it once a week, but that depends on the algorithms. I think this is cute. I miss my cats a lot. 1 ran away, 2 ran away, 3 ran away actually. So here we have one cat here, which is basically your soulmate. And some of you lost that cat, and you remember that cat, and I am here to tell you that you never lose those you love. When you love someone, think about them, even they are no longer present. They tell you, I'm still here. So this is a message from your cat. And some of these cats also say, I'm sorry for making a mess. Now, like I said, I'm always around. I will always love you. You'll never get rid of me. I just took another form. I was reborn. But we can stay in multiple places. Cats are known to shift from dimensions to dimensions. It is probably one reason my aunt, she used to see cattails all the time. So anyway, this is my love as a former person who used to take in stray cats. Now I don't have my own home, so I cannot do that. I'm not allowed to keep cats where I am, and I'm still a traveler on you know. So I can only do what I do. If you want to donate to my channel, we are supporting stray dogs. We adopted a puppy, which I found in Kathmandu earlier last year, late last year. We also support bats, and if you want to support this channel, you need to know that we share our money once a month with dog, and we also want to support a cat channel. Now maybe you can give us some idea on what kind of cat channel you think that we should support. It will not be a lot of money. It all depends on how much you're willing to donate. So the PayPal address should be below. If you write on the message to me, cat, dog, bat, or my office, it's all up to you what you want to sponsor. I love you so much. Thank you for stopping by my channel. Catch you on the flip side. Namaste.